My name is Equius Zahhak. I'm from Alternia in Homestuck. I am a blue blood. That means that I am nobility. I have one very, very stable quadrant, another blooming quadrant. Don't know how many quadrants you guys have filled. My sweating problem is not as bad as people may think. I am an expert at robotics. I have constructed an entire soul bot before and made a low blood's legs out of the kindness of my own heart. And, I am also excellent at poetry, especially those about muscle beats and milk. Thank you.
So I'm doing a character from Full Moon Sagashite. I'm doing Meroko and I find her character, she's a relatively, normal-ish character in comparison to a lot of other characters that you see, but she's a Shinigami for one, so she, I guess you could say kills people, but not in, she takes people, to heaven and puts them to rest, and at the same time, she, when she was human, experienced a very horrific and very traumatic experience, and while she committed suicide, she still retains that part of her humanity and still allows herself to keep loving people and still allows herself to love, even though love is what basically caused her horrific attack and her horrific death, basically. So, and she carries a whip, so that's pretty cool too. So, yes.
I'm Cece from Geass, and if it wasn't for me, I think the entire anime wouldn't be there. Because I am the one that gave the Geass to Lelouch. And if he didn't have the Geass, well, it would be quite hard for him to complete a lot of things that he did. Now there was a lot of things, he messed up on a few things, but he was really generous, and inside he did all he could to set the world back into place. And if it wasn't for me, he couldn't have done that. So, also, I am the one that eats the pizza, watch everybody that does their own things, and I just hang out there because I know that I did the right thing by giving the Geass to Lelouch. Yeah.
I'm Undertaker from Kuroshitsuji. I pretty much laid down foundations for the entire dispatch department of London. I've been around for I don't even know how many years because I stopped counting. It's become pointless. I've watched so many nations rise and fall, it bores me now. And if I did decide to kill somebody, you wouldn't know. I'm a Shinigami myself, and I have a key to every graveyard, thousands of places to hide that body. I happen to be the most experienced fighter amongst my kind, and I have never been defeated despite the scars all over my body. Those were self-inflicted. I wanted to know what pain felt like. It wasn't pleasant.
Is that it?
Oh, and beds are pointless for me, so I sleep in coffins because there isn't bed good enough.
Okay, who would like to defend a choice? You.
I would like to defend the Undertaker. I just think he had a really good point. And it was just kind of comical too, so I liked it.
Okay.
I would like to defend Meroko, because I feel like Undertaker did not get enough screen time in Kuroshitsuji, which was a total travesty, but I'm sorry, I just do not. He doesn't stand out enough for me. And C2, giving the Geass to Lelouch was not very good. The fact that Code Geass is here is kind of a bane of my existence. I believe Meroko is the best character because she's very strong-hearted and she doesn't give up, because the entire series she's pining for Takuto, who's one of the characters and her partner. Even though he's in love with the main character, she just keeps trying and trying and trying, and it's a really inspiring character.
Yeah.
I would like to defend Equius, mainly because he's one of the more kinder characters in the series. If you have read Homestuck, you know that most of the characters are actually very aggressive. Equius, he doesn't have a heart of gold. He has flaws. He has emotional flaws that make him into who he is. I feel like he has more dimensions that people name him for. I think he has a lot of personality in comparison to a lot of the other characters that people enjoy more so. Plus, he is also best known for his friendship with Nepeta because they're more real.
Con. Okay, who votes the Homestuck girl? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who votes the pink-haired girl? I don't know all these characters. 1, 2. All right, Code Geass chick. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, so far we got a tie between these two and Undertaker. Okay, it's Undertaker.